Hello everybody, my name is Jackson, and in this tutorial we are going to be creating a gate blueprint. Well, I'm going to be creating a gate blueprint for one of my projects, running Robotman 4. And I'm just going to film this and show you in case you were curious. So I've just got an empty actor. I'll just drag my content browser on the screen so you can see. Just empty actor. You right click in your content browser, blueprint class, create an actor. And that is probably most of the talking that I'm going to do because I just want to build this thing and not talk too much. So we need some static meshes for the gate. So SM, I don't know, left. You'll have to download some of these from the Epic Marketplace or like some pack. So we'll have the right gate and the left gate. I have some in here already called, oh, Demon Door. Maybe I should use that one. No, the thing about this, what I'm going to create is you're going to be able to use this with any mesh that you want. It'll be reusable. So this is a full gate. I want Demon Gate half. This one, yeah. Okay. So which one? X vector's this way. So that is the left. That would be the left, looking into it. Okay. So it looks like the bottom of it's there. So I'm just going to roll with that. And then the right, we want the same mesh, which I might just delete that and then just copy paste this and then rotate that around. And then rename this one to SM right. Okay, now those are the two parts of the gate. Now we just need to move them. And then we can replace the meshes with whatever we want. So I'm going to delete everything in here. I'm going to have a custom event. And just call this open gate, and we're going to do this for multiplayer as well, by the way. So let's have a boolean which is called gate open question mark, and this needs, I like to, it's going to be a replicated variable, so I'm going to put r underscore gate open, and replication is going to be rep notify like that. And now we've got this event in here, so whenever we set this like this, which I might call this open gate sr underscore open gate, because this is only going to happen on the server. So the server's going to set this value, which we're going to run on server, and it must be reliable. The server's going to set this new value to whatever the new value is there, and then the notify is going to open or close the gate. So inside of this notify event, we can set the rotations of these. So right now, this is the gate on the left looking in. Now, did I get this backwards? I did. Gates don't open like this. Oh my god, dude. Am I actually that retarded? So, gates open like this. Okay. Oh, are they... What the hell is going on here? These are funny looking. I might have to mirror one of them. So I might mirror you on the Y. Is that right? No, not really. Oh, what have I got? What am I doing here? So it needs to be mirrored that way, which is on the Y apparently. But they still look a little bit, oh no, that's normal now, I guess. It's a pretty ugly looking gate, I'll be real, but I'll change it over in just a second. So anyway, it looks like I have got these backwards, so I might have this one around like this. God, what a tutorial, we're jumping all over the place. Just because it looks like they extrude out to the front a little bit, so if you're coming in like this, I want them to open outwards. So this one I might call gate left, and this one I'm going to call gate right. So gate left, at the moment its rotation is negative 180 on the Z, and then we want to open that up to negative 90. And then on this one here, yeah, okay. So when this rep notify fires, we got gate left and we got gate right. We're going to say set relative rotation, and we're going to use a select node off of this, or a select rotator, and we're gonna have closed rot right. This is gonna be a lot. This is gonna be intense. And then open rot right. Okay, and then we are gonna duplicate this whole thing over here, and then delete half of it because we didn't actually need to duplicate the whole thing, and then put left into there, and then do the same thing. So we're gonna say closed rot left, and then duplicate closed rot right. It's Control W to duplicate. Sorry, open rot right. Open rot. What the? Oh, open rot left. Open rot left. Okay. So closed rot left and open rot left. Now, gate open. If the gate is open, then pick A, which means these are backwards. So use the open rotation if the gate is open, and likewise with this one here. So open rot, pick A if the gate is open. Okay, now at begin play, or even in the construction script, actually, let's do this in the construction script. We can set this to initial state. So this will be get init open question mark, maybe that'll do. Okay, and now that is going to be public. All of these are going to be public except for the replicated variable. Now this is an actor, and this will need to be set to replicates if you're doing this on multiplayer. Otherwise, none of this replication magic will work. And now if I drag one of these into, where's my content browser gone? I might just dock that down on here so you can actually see. Where is my gate? This is my gate. And why does it look all broken? Why are you broken for? Why are their positions all weird? Has that got something to do with... Oh, did I... No, that's set to false. Oh, when you open it... Oh, that's open. That's open. Okay, that's why it looks weird, because they've opened all the way out. Oh no, sorry. Oh no, they're weird because I haven't actually set default values in. That's why. So in class defaults, now we've got these closed rotations, open rotations, and whatever. Let's detach that from the construction script for now. And so the closed rotation for left is just copy that and then put that into, actually what we'll do is we'll leave this viewport open, and down here, closed rotation for left, paste. Okay, now closed rotation for right, closed right, paste. Okay, and now open rot left. How much do we want it open? Just 90 degrees maybe. So then we can copy that and just put that back. Open rot left. We're on the left gate, so open rot left, paste. And then for this one here, copy, put it back, open rot right, paste. Alright, fingers crossed. So compile, save, construction script, plug this back in. If the gate is open, it did not open. Oh, sorry, there we go, like that. So if the gate is open, if you set this to true, there you go. Opening and closing, and we'll animate it in just a moment, but this already sort of works. So you can see that that's closed now. And because if we initially have it open or closed, we can set that to open and close just like that. Now then, let me put that down on the ground. So this is going to be my gate just there, and we can jump in the game. Where you at? Oh, look at the big black blob, bro. Okay, so here's the gate. Alright, now let's do an interact with it so we can get it to actually open and close. So in my game, I have my own interact, which you're not going to have, so just bear with me for a moment, but this might be interesting if you want to see how I do stuff. This is my interact interface, and if I add that and then implement event, this fires whenever I click on something. So if I click on any of these doors, then this is going to fire, and what I'm going to do when that fires, which is firing on the server only, the interactions all happen on the server, is we can just toggle the gate. So let's have a flip-flop. You could do this with an overlap, or you could do it with your own interact system, whatever the frick you want to do. And we're just going to plug that into there like that. So now if I jump in, where is our gate? Click, 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 click. Okay. Now, the important thing is because of how we've set this up, if we jump in with 2 players, this should work with multiplayer as well. Now, my game is a little bit buggy with multiplayer still, but you can see our 2 dudes in here, and I am on this one here is the server on the right hand side of the screen. So this is the one that we just saw before, and you can see that it's replicating on the client already, right? You can see on the left-hand screen, on the left screen, it's doing its thing just fine. Now, I wonder if it'll work if I interact on the client as well. No, it doesn't, because my game needs some optimizing. But you can see that it does replicate because I'm interacting on the server, and then it's opening on the server and on the client. It's just that my client can't interact with it because I need to fix my own program. Now, if we wanted to animate this, when this fires, we need a multicast event before setting the final state. So what we would do probably is when you open the gate, rather than do it instantly just like that, we could use a timeline, I suppose. So let me just, so this is about 11:30 in the video, so I'm just going to leave a little note right here. Just for timestamps. So when somebody tries to open or close the gate, how the frick do we want to do this? Let's have a 0 to 1. So we'll go float track and just call this 0 to 1. Add a key, add another key, 0 and 0, and then 1 and 1. So over 1 second, it's going from 0 to 1. Now, we can add a branch in here. If the new state is open, then I suppose we're going to play it forward. And if the new state is closed, we're going to play it in reverse. And then I guess what we will do... Okay, so for the multiplayer gate, you call open gate on the server, and then what we need is a multicast event where we animate it on all of the clients. So we have a event MC play gate open anim, or just play gate anim or something. Now this will need to be multicast. It probably doesn't even need to be reliable, but I will make it reliable just for testing, because it doesn't really matter if the animation doesn't play. And this will be feeding through the new open variable, new open. And then so the first thing that we're going to do when we open gate is go multicast play gate thing. Now this has got a duration of a second. So if we go to components and grab our timeline, can we get duration or length? Get timeline length, yeah, there you go. And then we can add a delay, or a re-triggerable delay perhaps. A re-triggerable delay is probably better, because maybe this would get called once to open it and then called again to close it before it actually finishes opening, in which case you want the animation to reverse before setting the final state, which is what we're going to do now, which is the final state of the gate. Okay, so once the animation's finished playing, then we can set the final state here, which determines the replicated state of the gate. So if a player is distant from this event here, the event here, so this gate is opening and closing, if they're really far away and they're not relevant, network relevant, then they don't need to see the animation happening. But once the animation has happened, if they come in, they can get the final state of the gate. So even though they've missed the animation, as soon as this gate becomes relevant to them, it'll be open, right? Because of that there. So now that we've got that set up, let's actually animate the gate. So right gate and left gate, we're gonna set relative rotation. For the right gate, it'll be whatever the rotation is. So we'll get the rotation, get the relative rotation, and we are going to interpolate it. Ease, is that the one that we want? Yeah, we can interpolate it like that. From whatever the rotation is now. Or, you know, maybe not even like that. Maybe what we could do is we could go from whatever the closed rotation is. We'll interpolate from the closed location. And it's got some alpha value, which we might give like 0.2. Interpolate from the closed one at 0. Is this even going to work? That's the real question. I don't know. Have I got this right? Maybe we don't even need that relative rotation there. It's because this is going between 0 and 1. So maybe what we need, if this is 1, if this value is set to 1, we actually want that alpha to be in there. This is starting to get messy. If it's set to 1, then this is going to read value B, which will be the open rotation. So we want open rotation right. And when it's 0, it'll be closed rotation right. Okay, so that's the right. That's the right side of the gate. We don't actually need the relative rotation at all. Now, for the left side of the gate, it's the exact same thing, but with the different variables that we put in there. So that goes in, same deal with this. And we can change the linear, the interpolation function if we want. Alpha goes into there. And then we want the variables for left. So we get the closed rotation left and the open rotation left. Closed is 1, open is B. Closed is A, open is B. I wonder if this will even work. So now that I interact with it, it'll open or close on the server. So it'll play this, which will open or close the gate, which is this, which will last for 1 second. And then this state will be replicated. Let's see, alright? Where's that gate? I really didn't expect that to work. And then we hit it again, and it closes. Wow. Wow. And look at that. I wonder if it actually replicates, though. Let's see if it actually replicates. I mean, I'm surprised we got this far, honestly. If this replicates as well, then that's just a fucking miracle. So, where's our client? Our client can come over here. Alright, now, server. That's actually working. Oh my gosh. Who would have thought? And if this client was really far away, this animation would not play for them. But even though they missed the animation, if the door is meant to be open, when they come back, the door will be open. Okay. Ready, watch this. Lit. So that is an open and closing gate, multiplayer replicated. Yes. So if that was helpful, please leave a like and subscribe. And check out my marketplace links in the description. All of this stuff really helps the channel a lot. So thank you if you do any of those things. See you next time.